much. Thank you for hosting us. Los Alamitos has been a fantastic partner for the Pacific Airshow. We're very grateful for their support. Without their support, we could not put this show on. So with that, I want to go ahead and introduce our honorable mayor, Mr. Mike Posey, who is here. And thank you very much for all that you've done to support and bring this air show to Huntington Beach. It's been a team effort, but Mike has really led the charge in helping us to provide the services and make sure that the city is on board to support this fantastic event. So I'd like to say a few words.
It's definitely our pleasure hosting the air show for the third year in a row. What's really exciting is having Code 4 be the organizing body of putting it together. Code 4 is a local Huntington Beach-based business with an expertise in putting on events. So we're very excited to partner with Code 4. It's a big event. It's very important to the city. It's important to the county. It's really important to the entire region. So we're really glad to be the host of this. It's free. It's on the beach. Chalets with every level of amenities that you want. Some great seats on the pier as well for an underside view of the planes going overhead. And it's going to be a family-friendly event. We're expecting upwards of 200 people over 3 days. It'll be incredible. Just like last year, I'll be there every single day, all day at the event, and I can't wait to get this thing started. It's exciting.
Thank you very much. So like Mike said, it's a family-friendly and patriotic event. We're very excited about that. The idea is we get the young kids down there. We want to inspire the next generation of astronauts and engineers, and that's a big charge for our military folks and our civilian performers. Everybody that is here is passionate about aviation. And so this industry relies largely upon passion, and frankly, the fact that we get to bring that passion and harness it with sort of the beauty and appeal of the coastline is what brings the people out in mass. And none of that would be possible without my next guest to my left here, Mark Foster, the president of the Lion Air Museum, who is kind enough to open his doors and host all of our civilian performers here. And Mark, we're very grateful to you for very much. Maybe you want to say a few words.
Yeah, just welcome you all to Lion Air Museum. It's great to have you here. You know, when we first built the museum, one of the things I came from a background of air shows and so forth, and John Wayne Airport's not a real good place to have an air show. You just can't really do it here with all the commercial flights. Every 3 minutes there's something landing, so you can't really put on an air show. And all of a sudden, an air show shows up, and we end up with Huntington Beach and the Great Pacific Airshow. So we're so excited to be able to be a part of an air show here in our own backyard instead of flying off somewhere else. And everybody's great. Kevin, everybody's been great to work with, and we're all happy to have you guys. You mentioned the pilots. We don't have the pilots right here for the C-47. He's outside of the airplane right now. I won't be flying this weekend, but please talk to Matt Walker, and he'll give you a great story about the old Willa Dean outside. So great to have you guys.
Thank you, Mark. And so, if you haven't been to the Lion Air Museum, tell your friends, tell your family. This place is open 365 days a year.
363. We take 2 days off. We take Thanksgiving off, then we get really lazy toward the end of the year. We also take Christmas off, just 2 days. But so 363 a year.
Fantastic place to come. I've been here many times before we got to work together, so I'm a big fan. So next, but certainly not least, are our performers. I'd like to first introduce Lieutenant Colonel Erin Carl. She is part of our jump team, and I'll go ahead and let you take it away.
Oh, thank you. I'm with Special Operations Command, the Paracommandos. We're the only joint military demonstration team in the DoD. So I'm Air Force. We also have members from the Army, the Navy, and the Marine Corps. We're going to be jumping in twice a day, kicking off the show with a flag and being circled by 3 aerobatic aircraft. So we're really excited about that, and then a few hours later we'll jump again. So in my humble opinion, it's definitely one of the reasons to be at the chalet area, because that's our drop zone. So we will be landing right in front of you, and my guys love to show up and show off. So it should be a really good time. We're excited.
Yeah, thank you very much. And if it all goes, maybe one of these days we can get you to land in one of the chalets.
No.
We'd like to continue demonstrating. So.
Next we have Michael Wiskus, who's flying with Lucas Oil. He flies this fantastic aircraft behind me, and then his aircraft out on the ramp. Mike has been kind enough to be here working hard for us all week so far, and so Mike, take it away.
Yeah, well, I just want to say thanks for having us here. This is a community event. I've found that out over the years I've been doing this. It's amazing how much the community comes together. It's a huge community event. Lucas Oil is a part of this community. We're over in Corona. And so they are a huge part of bringing their people over here also. But I just want to thank you for letting us be at this show again for the 3rd year. And it is one of the pinnacle shows in the nation. So thank you very much.
Thanks to Mike and Lucas Oil for being here. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to have your generous participation without their support, so thank you very much. Next, we have Greg Collier with Ace Maker Air Shows, and he's flying our T-33 jet out on the ramp. Quite impressive. Got to do a little walk around this morning. Greg, why don't you tell him?
Yeah, my name's Greg Collier. I'm flying the T-33 Shooting Star Ace Maker, and which was America's first operational jet fighter and trainer. I'm just really humbled to be a part of this show. I've heard nothing but great things about it. I'm just really looking forward to an awesome weekend of flying over the beach and entertaining and inspiring. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Greg. And he's inspiring them at approximately 500 knots. So be sure that you turn your head pretty fast. Next we have Mike Blackstone with Air Combat USA. He's going to be doing a Marchetti dogfight demo for us, if I'm not mistaken. And so please tell the folks what you're doing.
Yeah, hi guys, welcome and thanks for joining us. This is our home. We are based here at the Lion Air Museum. We have 7 aircraft here. We got our 4 Marchettis, the big yellow biplane, the extra 300 in the corner beach, 18s here as well. The demo that we're going to be doing is our first year of doing the dogfight demo with 2 Marchettis that are going to simulate what it's like to fight 1 versus 1 dogfighting, World War II style. Guns only. Should be a pretty awesome show. We're going to be right over Air Show Center, which is the coolest place to be, of course. Get your tickets, go down to the center of the air show so you can see the high-speed pass and the fights on. It should be really cool. We are here 7 days a week, 10 to 4. Mark Foster's my boss, so anyway. So thanks for guys for coming out. We appreciate you being here. We're really humbled to be here as well, and thanks you all for showing up.
Thank you very much. So next we have, but certainly not least, Jeff Bourbon here, who is joining us for the West Coast debut, if I'm correct, of the Southern California debut of the Yak 110, which is the aircraft just right here to your right. And Jeff built the aircraft with his bare hands. I should also mention that it is his 50th birthday this weekend, so happy birthday, Jeff. And he's going to be celebrating with us in Southern California, so very strategic of you being here to be able to hang out at the beach. But take it away, Jeff.
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you for the rest of your staff here to bring us here for the second time for me. Last time with the jet-powered biplane, this time with a tri-motor jet and prop combination. Hope to have everybody really excited about this airplane. It is one of a kind. We took 2 separate Yak 55s and combined them together to make a Yak 110, and then for good measure we put a jet engine on it from a Lear 24, 3,000 pounds of thrust. It's going to be really exciting again. So center, hovering, right there about 1,500 feet, and then climbing up to 0 speed. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you. It's an honor to be here, and appreciate the invite. And it's going to be perfect weather this weekend. Maybe in the Yak 110 down here in Honey Beach. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you very much, Jeff. So thank you guys again for being here. We really appreciate it. It's very important to the show to get the word out. We want to promote the pilots. We want to promote our sponsors. We want to get people down to the beach. We want to continue to grow and elevate this event. We want to get people to the Lion Air Museum. We want to make sure people know that our municipalities and our local governments are behind this community effort. I'm just one small part of the team that brings this thing together, from our law enforcement to everybody and our volunteers. I want to thank everybody for being here and helping us put the show together. And with that, I'll invite you guys to please meet the pilots, do your planeside interviews, and enjoy the morning. Thank you very much for being here.
And before everybody gets away, you can clap before you get away. Just want to make sure anybody who does go out to do a planeside interview, if anybody's escorted or whatever, it's just that's a hot area, so we just got to be really careful. You can't just wander off in any direction. Please stay, make sure you're with somebody. And we do have some airplanes that are going to be showing up any minute now, so we really want to keep everybody corralled into small areas. So maybe one at a time out to if somebody wants to go out, let's say, with Greg to see the T-33 or something like that. But we just can't have walking all over the ramp. It gets too complicated for the airplanes coming and going. So that's just the safety side of our little speech, but everything else, we'll facilitate you, make sure you get everything you need.
Excellent. Thank you very much.